Hello there everyone, and welcome to my Easter wreath DIY. I am so pleased that I am finally making my very own YouTube channel. If you don't know, I am Helen from Under the Ivy, and it has been a very long time coming, and I am so excited to finally share with you a DIY. And as you can see, I have taken a wreath. It was an old wreath from a Christmas from the pound shop, I think, and I am also using some artificial foliage which I bought from, again, at Christmas time, from the range. So you can use anything that you have in your store, or even use real flowers and leaves to make your wreath. And I am so far threading the foliage in between the wreath just to see the position and to see if I like it and to see how I think it fits, and so far so good. I really don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm just sort of winging it and seeing how it goes, and hopefully it will be a really nice magical wreath for Easter. I have also, if you can see there in the top right hand corner, painted my Easter eggs. They were polystyrene eggs, and I painted them in pretty duck egg blue and a chalk pink colour because I really wanted this wreath to be quite soft but yet quite pretty, with greens and then the pretty pastel colours, because it's always spring type Easter colours, isn't it? So again, I'm still putting all the foliage in between to see the layout and to see what I think. You can obviously, of course, choose your very own layout. You could go all the way around or just stick to one side to see what you feel is best, and then again positioning the eggs to see where I think it sits best, and hopefully it will all go to plan. Now I'm placing the eggs to see where I feel I'd like them to go. I'm going to take a glue gun and glue the eggs into place and hold them there for a few seconds just to give the glue a chance to get grip onto the leaves and things, and add a little bit more glue in there while I'm there. Also, I found it helped to keep the eggs in position is to put a little bit of moss, because it gives it something else to stick into, and it also hides the glue gun, which is obviously what we want. We want it to look nice and natural and pretty. We don't want any glue or glue strands or anything like that. So I'm just going to keep on placing my eggs and just checking and looking and seeing where I think they should go, and hopefully once they're all stuck down and the moss is all put in place, it should all stay nice and sturdy. Again, just keep working around. Obviously you don't have to follow anything that I'm doing. You can just put them wherever you feel is more aesthetically pleasing for yourself. So I'm still gluing the eggs and the moss in place. Try and make it a bit more sturdy. Please excuse my head, it wasn't meant to be in the shot. So as you can see, gluing the eggs together, adding a little bit more moss, a few more leaves, just to try and make it more secure. I also have made this wreath to be an indoor wreath for an indoor decoration, which I think is quite lovely, because it's nice to decorate the house when around spring and Easter time. But of course you can also make your wreath for an outdoor wreath, but you would have to probably put some sort of protective varnish on the eggs, because I don't think they would last very well, or maybe just not have the eggs all together and just have it as foliage and flowers and leaves and things, which I think would look lovely as well. I also thought it would be nice to do a wreath because I thought it's a nice simple little tutorial that people can easily do, and it's quite a lot of fun, and you have a nice decoration at the end of it. And I also thought it would be a nice easy one for me to do, because it's my first ever tutorial that I've recorded and put on YouTube. Anyone who knows me knows I'm extremely shy. I don't like to talk about my work, I don't like to put myself out there, but I thought it would be nice to start pushing the boundaries a little bit and putting some content out there, and I quite enjoyed doing it. Not gonna lie, it's been extremely difficult trying to edit the video, so please do excuse how basic it is, but hopefully things will only get better, and as I progress and learn, hopefully there will be better videos and better tutorials. I'm now just going to place a couple of nice flower sprigs. These are some sort of blossom. I think these flowers were from Dunelm. So I'm just going to glue a few little bits of pink just to lift the green. I think the pastel colour goes quite nice with the wreath as well. So also I just wanted to mention, if there's anything that you'd like to see in a tutorial that you think you'd be interested in, I'd love to hear down in the comments, because I think it would be nice to sort of build a little community with people and we can all create things together, and it's just nice to sit here and have a little chat with you guys. I really like these little eggs that I purchased from Hobbycraft. I think they go perfectly with the little wreath, and they've just got nice little touches of gold on them as well. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I think they look really good. Now that the wreath is nearly finished, you can see that I've added a fair few bits more of moss just to put them in and out there, just to keep everything sturdy like mentioned before. And also to make this wreath a little bit different, I thought I would add a few pairs of my fairy wings, which you'll see shortly. I hand make these wings myself and I think they look quite effective. I actually make fairy wing jewellery. I also make wearable wings, headpieces, little bits of home decor like little fairy doors and other little bits and pieces like that. And yeah, I've been making these now since 2014. I think you could say I've made a fair few fairy wings over the years, but here they are now. These are the natural wings, and I think probably one of my favourites, and you can just see they just add a little bit of sparkle to them and just something a little bit different, just to make it all come together quite nicely and make it a little bit more magical, which is obviously the effect that I enjoy. You don't have to add these, but if you did want to add them, you are able to purchase them in my shop. I will leave a link down below for you to purchase. And yeah, I hope you agree that they look quite sweet and magical. In the video, I only actually added 2 pairs, but after I'd finished, I thought I'd add a few more, which you'll see at the end if you're still here. But again, I hope you, I hope you like the addition of the fairy wings. You know, you could always just add some butterflies that you've purchased from somewhere, or if you can make them yourself, even better, paper ones or anything else. But yeah, no, I think it looks really, really nice. Now to finish the wreath, obviously it needs something to hang, unless you just want to put a nail in the door, but I chose to use this really nice ribbon from Joe Mill, I think it is, and just wrapped it round. And then I also decided to add a bow, which I'm still not sure if I wanted to keep on, so I thought if I put the ribbon round, I can just glue the bow to the ribbon, and then I can take the ribbon off if I don't like it. But as it stands, I still actually have the bow on because I quite like it now. So yeah, as you can see, just gonna put the bow on and tie it round, and yeah, that's more or less my wreath finished. And I also decided to add some gold just to match the little eggs from Hobbycraft onto the ones that I painted, just to keep it all tied in, and also just to give it a little bit of definition and to give it a bit more, just to make the egg stand out a little bit more. I just think it finished it off really, really lovely. I'll put all the products that I've used for this tutorial in the description below, and if there's anything that you're not sure of in the video, you can see in the description. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. And then just to finish it off completely, I put a little bit of sparkle, which is the glitter that I use for my fairy wings. It's like my own little batch that I make to keep it my little signature trademark, but it's like a lovely spring green, which matches this lovely. And so I'd just like to say a big thank you for sticking with me through the end and and persevering with me. I hope you liked the video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you do, and I would love to hear if there's anything that you'd like me to make with the tutorials. I will also be starting a studio vlog so you can see the ins and outs of Under the Ivy and how it's all done, running a handmade business. But here's the final product, and hope you enjoy, and thank you. Bye.